Alright, hello and welcome to the Pokemon Randomixer Nuzlocke tutorial thingy majiggy with a hat. And this is going to show you how to randomize your game, and I will leave a file in the description to randomize it the same way I did if you would like to play through with me, if you're that strange. Your prerequisites are going to be a Windows computer and a Nintendo 3DS, doesn't matter which kind, just has to be 3DS or 2DS. And with Luma 3DS, which is custom firmware. So I'm going to go teach you how to dump the game real quick.
Alright, so what we're going to want to do is boot up the 3DS while holding start. So after shutting down your DS, you boot up Gmode 9. You go down to Game Cart. And right now you would hit trim.3ds. Now, this will put whatever game you have in. So right now I have Ultra Moon, but I've already done this, so I am not going to be doing it again, seeing as it is 3.75 gigs. So you need a lot of storage. I would click A right now. And then on the bottom screen, you would click NCSD image options. I'll throw it up on the screen. Go down to decrypt file. And note, this will take a while. You won't even see a progress bar for a minute or so. When I did it first, I did not see one and grew very impatient, and a lot of things happened. Alright, so after this, we can power off the 3DS and eject the SD card and put it into our computer.
Alright, now that we've dumped our game, we can power it off, take out the SD card, put it in our adapter, and then put it in our Windows computer. So we can now open up launcher.jar. So download the universal randomizer from the link in the description below, and then extract it, and then open the launcher.jar. It'll pop up with this. So now we're going to click open ROM. Sorry, this isn't the biggest. Actually, we can make that a little bigger. Alright, so we're going to go to this PC, and then it's labeled under USB drive. It should look somewhat like this. Going to hit GM9 out, and this is Ultra Moon. So we're going to open up this bad boy. And it loads pretty fast, actually. And I'm going to drag that over there. You can't actually drag that on the app. It's just I dragged it in OBS. So I will be back once that loads up. Alright, now that it's loaded up, the loading thing should be gone. I'm just gonna... Oh, you saw nothing. I'm gonna drag that out of the window. Alright, so now that we're all set up, I'm not sure why it has a little, what is that, spiker? So now you can basically go through and just like boop, 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 boop. I want to randomize this, so I'm going to go through quick. Let's say I want to randomize their base stats, do all of that. I want to randomize the Pokemon abilities, and then like I can take out the bad abilities that don't really do anything. And with this program, if you hover over anything, it has a description of it. So I want to randomize completely all of the Pokemon types, randomize the evolutions. I don't want to do that. So I'm actually going to randomize this like I'm going to in the game. So for negative abilities, this will get rid of Truant, which no one likes unless they're against it. We're just gonna go through this slowly. I'm sorry for being slow. Standardized XP curves. We're gonna make everyone level up mediumly fast. Change impossible evolutions, which would be like trade evolutions. Let's get rid of that. Make evolutions easier. I'm kind of torn on this one because this would make like level 60s evolve at like 40 or something. I have no idea, actually. Let's do it. Why not? Starter Pokemon, we're going to randomize completely and allow alternate forms. Always allow alternate forms because then you can get like the cool rare edition stuff. Static Pokemon, random completely. In-game trades, randomize everything. Randomize this. What is BST? Pure, I have no idea what that is. Allow alternate forms as always, so I do not know what the starters are. This does not reflect what they will be in the game. Randomize move power, nah, not the accuracy. The PP, yes, how much time you can use, like how many times you can use a move. Random types, completely randoms, random move categories. Faux Pokemon, you know what? Let's randomize them. Let's randomize Totem. Rival carries your start, so he has the same thing every time. Try to use Pokemon with similar strength. Allow alternate forms. Swap. Random shiny trainer Pokemon. Randomize trainer names, their class. Buff it a little bit so everything's a little more leveled up. Not by much, though. And again, I'll link this exact thing so we can see it. Randomize held items. Allow that. Ooh. 10% level modifier, that's okay. That's a bit more than I'd like it to be, but I don't get everything I've ever wanted. Wild Pokemon, random. Catch 'em all mode. What is that? Catch them all mode is every random Pokemon chosen to replace an encounter will be one that hasn't been chosen before, so it shuffles all of them. No additional rules. Use time-based encounters. Oh, so like different times. Randomize held items, ban bad ones, because no one likes bad items. Randomize the TMs. Randomize move tutors. Randomize TMs, HMs, randomize move tutors. Field items. Random special shops. Balance shop prices. Miscellaneous tweaks. Fastest text. This is something you want. So it's like, bam, and then you can read it afterwards anyways, it doesn't matter. Don't revert temporary alt forms. So now things in special forms won't go back into, like, they won't change. As soon as you catch them into their normal form, they'll stay in that special form. What's race mode? Speed run. Oh. Same ROM to race with? That might be something I want to do. So, this race mode, it looks like it's useful for a speedrun race of the ROM. This ability will create a log file. The ability to create a log file will be disabled and a check value will be generated. You can send this value around with the present. So basically, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to save these settings. So I'm going to save these settings as Randomizer Randomixer Nuzlocke 2 new. So I'm going to save this in my universal randomizer file. It doesn't matter, just save it somewhere. Or you don't have to do this. This is just so. Oh, you can't even see it. Let's see if we can't pull that in a little bit. There we go. Here, now you can see it. So I'm just going to save this here. And this doesn't matter. You don't have to worry about this. This is just so you guys can play with the same randomization I have. So I'm going to save that file. And save that file. What is going on? Oh, this is what I randomized. So you used to have to do this by hand and go and replace the directories. And you have to go do this by hand. You used to have to, but now you don't because it's super cool with this universal thing. I'm actually just going to save this to my desktop. So if I look, I'm on my desktop right now, you cannot see it. I'm going to be looking for a .rnqs file that I named, which is no longer there. That is premium quality. Alright, we're going to try this again, shall we? We are going to open this back up. Oh, you should probably minimize that, huh? Like that. Uh-oh. Let's drag that down. Alright, so now that we're back here, so I'm going to randomize it or save it. Layered CXI. You want to output this as a CXI file so that it'll literally like change the game like that. On the fly, it'll be super cool. Your friends will hate you. I'm kidding, they don't hate you. Imagine having friends. I'm just looking up the difference real quick here. This is a very professional video, I know. CXI contains all the information to run it in an emulator, and it's a very big file. That's a big chunky file. Okay, so here's the difference. A CXI file will, like if you're running this on Citra, if you're running this on an emulator, you need the CXI because it includes the game package. But with the layered FS, if you're playing this on an actual DS like I will be, you can use a layered FS. And it basically, the game just says, hey, this Pokemon should appear here. And then the layered FS says, okay, passes that information along, and then mixes it up. So it's randomized. So we're going to click Layered FS, folder name, the name of this folder, I'm going to save this in documents just because I already have a folder there named that. Saving. Uh-oh. My recording just got overloaded. This is good. Hey, but it stays at 30 FPS. I shouldn't be talking about this. So it's going to take a little while to save. I'm just going to do something in OBS real quick, which is the recording software. It's pretty cool. Alright, I will cut back once this is done saving. And it's done. Do you want to save a log file? Okay, so what happened there that you didn't see? Oh, okay. This is something that, nope, not video capture. This is something that viewers would probably like to see. So this is the seed. I'm going to stretch this out real big and nice. So I'm just going to leave this on screen for a couple seconds so you can see it. So what you would do with this, I should probably shrink it back down, huh? Nope, that's the wrong window. Shrink this back down and I'll put in the lower corner so you can still see everything. Sorry for it moving around. So I'm also going to produce a file. Right, don't worry, right now I'm just saving something to my documents. Could not save the preset file. Randomizer for YT. That was kind of weird. Okay, so back again. So if you look on my screen here, if you hit pre-made seed, and I'll go through this in a second, and type in this seed, which I will highlight in a second, this seed right here, it will randomize it the same way I did, so you can just literally drag and drop it into your Luma 3DS folder. You're done. You can boot up your game. It'll be epic. You can tell all your friends, and it'll be bloody amazing. Alright, so I'm done with that. Hey, you can still see it. I'm just going to drag that in the lower corner. Alright, so you would go to pre-made seed, and you would either drag and... Uh-oh. That doesn't look good. Well, I'm sorry you can't see this, and this is completely unprofessional. But that's all I am. So this is what happens when you open the pre-made seed. You click pre-made seed, then you see this. You can either drag and drop the preset file that I'll try and put in the description, and I'll name it preset file, or you can type in the random seed in that config string, and then you just put the ROM in here, and it'll randomize it for you, and then you just put it in like I'm about to now. Alright? So now, notice it says no ROM loaded. I'm just getting rid of a couple things. Oh. So now we can X out of here. I'm sorry there's no screen up right now. Hello. Files. Here we go. Okay, this ain't gonna be perfect, but it'll do. So this is just my home screen. When was this saved? Right now it is 7. Oh, so here, this is just a couple of files that I need. I'm just gonna drag and drop these. Okay. I'm just dragging and dropping a couple files that I can make it a little easier for myself in post-production. Settings.ini, that I don't think I should worry about. That was from a failed thing earlier today, which we don't got to worry about. So I saved my output. This is the output folder. Muy importante. Very important. So this file right here, I'm just going to drag it onto my desktop for a second, because this is like smaller so I can see it. I'm going to hit up my USB drive, go to Luma. So this basically, we took it out of the game, randomized it. Now we're slapping it back in, and it'll see it's like a zipper. It'll mesh together and then give you a good output. So we open up Luma. We go to titles. So this, I believe, is Omega Ruby, which I didn't know I had randomized. So this is a pass randomizer that I will not be using. So if I actually drag that folder back on, it will, and then click replace the files in the destination. So I just dragged it back on. It said copy from desktop to titles, replace the files in the destination. So this will overwrite the previous randomizer I had. So I can literally, after this is done, eject my SD card, throw it in my DS, and it's randomized. I'm ready for my run through, which I will post Friday on the Weird Gamer Boys channel. So I'm just going to speed this up a little bit, and I'll be back once it's done. Alright, so it looks like we're almost done. 98.99, we're so close. We got it. Alright, I think I can hide that window now on OBS. So now this is done. I can put this in. I'm going to put this in because I'm about to do a Randomixer. Probably do it tomorrow. Because procrastination is fun, but don't do it. Alright, so I'm going to cut that off here. I will have a quick, so right now, I'll put it up on the screen somewhere. Give myself a black screen to work with. So this is troubleshooting. So if you had something wrong, had something not work, go to right here. And I'll put this in the description. I'll put timestamps and crap. Here we go. So when you went to de-encrypt the file, and it said after a while, you're like, okay, it's loading, and a progress bar doesn't show up, and it just says decryption failed, that means you don't have enough storage on your SD card, and you're going to need to go through, maybe delete some old randomizers, maybe copy everything onto a flash drive, and then from that flash drive, copy it to a new SD card with better storage, like I had to. That's what went wrong for me. Something else that can go wrong is you randomized it, or I'm trying to think of what else, because a lot of things went wrong for me. If you have any troubles with this, leave a comment. I'll get back to it. I will email you. I will comment back. I will do something to help you fix your problem. I thank you for watching, and I hope that have a good day and wear your seatbelt. Oh, drink lots of water. Stay hydrated, kids.